So I haven't checked this channel in 10 days, and suddenly I have 12 subscribers. Um, Being perceived is terrifying. Like, are all of these videos public? Yes. Um, do I sort of forget that public means available to every single person with access to the internet and the YouTube platform? Maybe. Maybe I did forget that. It made me feel like I had been transported back to when I used social media as a kid, like when I was making YouTube videos when I was like 10 years old. That's the energy it had, where it was a really small, specific community of people. I just think that's really a really special thing. All the people that commented on that last video about Tumblr made me really happy because they all had the same takes as me and all kind of fed into my delusion that it's 2014. It is 2014. Being perceived is a really, really strange thing to me. To realize that life isn't just this story slash bubble slash fantasy that I have made up in my head. It's like an actual thing. And who I am in my head only exists within me. The version of me that exists within other people is so unique to each person that has an encounter with me, and I think that that is like the coolest thing ever. You do have to come to the realization that you cannot control how other people see you, and when you come to that realization you're faced with a lot of internal shame and embarrassment because you realize that, oh, I can't, make this person see me as the ideal version of what I want to be. What if they perceive me as this? Oh, that's so embarrassing. Like, oh gosh, what if they perceive me as this and then I look stupid or I look dumb or they think I'm, annoying. Oh god, the grief. But once you kind of move past that, it becomes a really cool thing because then you think like, "Oh my god, there are hundreds of versions of me because hundreds of people have met me in my lifetime and have, taken me at face value in a different way to the person I met yesterday." It is frightening for sure, especially if you're not in a very secure place within yourself. If you're in a period of your life where you're feeling a lot more insecure and a lot more dependent on other people's validation, then this concept is terrifying. It's awful because you want people to like you want to fit in, you want to be accepted, and you want to be perceived. Most important of all, you want to be perceived as normal and you want to be able to fit in. Um, but you can't. You mostly can't. Or you can't and be happy, I believe. I truly don't think that you can please everybody and be happy because it's not possible. So, being perceived is a frightening topic or a frightening experience, but it's so necessary for self growth and being able to overcome that fear of false perception or negative perception is a godsend. I'm so happy that that video was received well because as much as I can sit here and say like, "Oh, I don't care what people think about me," if someone would have left a negative comment on my last video, I would have been a little bit sad. I would have been like, damn, now why'd you have to go and do that? Like, why'd you have to go and spread your projection? Why'd you have to go and just, soil my good time? Luckily no one did leave a mean comment, which I'm grateful for, but also, the day is still young. The night is young. Someone could leave a hate comment on this video, and that's okay. That's okay. Because that's just their perception of me. However somebody viewing this takes me and receives me is completely in line with who they are and how they live their life. And I think that that's really cool. Maybe I'm just rambling about nothing, but also I don't think I'm rambling about nothing. I think I'm just trying to give disclaimers so, if someone perceives me as like a know-it-all or something, then I can backpedal and be like, no, I'm just rambling. You know what? Yeah, I take all of that, what I just said back, and like I stand behind what I've been saying. I believe that that is the authentic truth, that perception does not matter, because as long as you like the person that you are, it does not matter at all how fucking Jerry over here perceives you. It does not matter what Tiffany thinks of you. If you like yourself, if you truly think, you know, I have good values, I treat people with kindness, I live my life authentically and with kindness and love, then like, who cares what that person perceives you as? Who cares? Because you know who you are. My little sister just texted me and she said, I think, yeah, maybe I can FaceTime. She's 8 years old and she got a phone. My 8-year-old sister got a phone. I think we're in a dystopia. This is my new background. We've got Guts and Griffith from Berserk and Puck, the elf. That is just, wow, my camera quality is terrible. Whoa, reflection. If you haven't seen Berserk, you're just going to look at him and go, wow, what a pretty girl. You should read it. Just read it. He is a questionable character. The home screen is Guts and Casca. Period. I've also got a little Annie from Attack on Titan widget. So that's sick. And then I've got a Noob Saibot from Mortal Kombat. Because why would I not? That's my man. That's my man. And you know what's so funny? Is that my 8-year-old sister has been spamming me all day with cat photos. And I'm like, I'm not really into that. And, you know, do I find the spam a little bit annoying? Just a little bit. She doesn't give a fuck though. She loves saving cat pictures from Pinterest and sending them to me because she loves them. So who the fuck cares what I think? Who cares? We could all take some really good lessons from kids, because kids are brutally honest, completely authentic, and they live for themselves. Those are really 3 things that we tend to lose in the young adult life. You could certainly get it back, even in your 20s, but you can also get it back later in life. But, you know, there is a period of time where you lose those qualities, and they are extremely important qualities to have. Why should I fucking care if someone judges me for all of my pictures? I have the whole fucking discography of Crunchyroll on my goddamn wall. Like, I have people in my life who have called me a turbo virgin. Oh, I have people in my life who have called me a turbo virgin for having these posters up. Do they make me happy? Absolutely. These posters make me so happy. Jigglypuff. Anyway, the whole reason I had this rant is because I got 12 subscribers on this channel, which is public, but in my mind it's private. But it's not private, it is public. And I'm really grateful to the people that engaged with my last video, because it just made me smile. It was so cool to be able to respond to comments, and yeah, it really did remind me of the days when I used to make YouTube videos when I was like literally 10 years old, and I had a super small niche community who would comment on my videos, and it made me feel like a superstar. Like, it was just the most, oh my god, just so much elation knowing that there were people all around the world who were engaging with my content. And the fact that that has just happened again, especially where I'm talking about something from the past that is so nostalgic and dear to me, it was like, oh my god, my heart was just bursting. And fuck yeah. fuck yeah. Hope you like it. Yeah, I guess I'll see you when I see you. See you, Space Cowboy.